What if I told you that the most exciting sports car of 2025 doesn't have a turbo, doesn't break the bank, and still gives you goosebumps with every turn of the wheel? Yep, we're talking about the all-new 2025 Subaru BRZ, the underdog, that refuses to follow the rules and still manages to blow your mind. But here's the catch. It didn't need to go wild with horsepower to become a legend. Intrigued? You should be. Because in a world where every car is trying to be louder, faster, and flashier, the 2025 BRZ dares to be different. And somehow, that's exactly what makes it unforgettable. So what exactly makes this new BRZ stand out when others rely on turbochargers and tech gimmicks? Why are driving purists raving about it like it's the second coming of the 90s JDM era? And most importantly, is it worth your money or just another nostalgia trap? Let's start with what everyone wants to know. Has Subaru finally added a turbo? Well, no. And surprisingly, that's not a bad thing. The 2025 BRZ sticks with the naturally aspirated 2.4-liter flat-four boxer engine. It still pumps out 228 horsepower and 184 lb-ft of torque, just like the previous model. Sounds modest, right? But hold on. The BRZ has never been about raw speed. It's about connection, feel, balance. And this car nails all three like a precision instrument tuned by a samurai. Here's where things get juicy. The new model now comes with updated suspension tuning. Subaru worked on refining the chassis, sharpening turn-in response, and reducing understeer even further. That means even more confidence when you're dancing through a mountain road or carving corners on a track. It's not trying to break records. It's trying to make you smile, and honestly, it succeeds. Now if you're wondering, what's changed visually? Good question. Subaru didn't go overboard. The 2025 BRZ gets subtle, but sharp updates. New LED lighting signatures, a more aggressive lower fascia, and refreshed wheel designs make it look more refined but still hungry for action. There's a new sapphire blue pearl color that just screams, "Drive me hard." And the proportions remain low, wide, and wickedly sleek. This car doesn't scream for attention. It earns it the old-school way. And inside, Subaru stepped up. The cabin gets sportier seats with Alcantara trim, more refined stitching, and better ergonomics. But here's the twist. They didn't flood the interior with digital nonsense. The 8-inch touchscreen stays simple and effective, with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto Standard. But everything is driver-focused. Analog vibes, modern essentials. No distractions, just driving. But here's something most people miss. The manual transmission. Yes, the 2025 BRZ still comes with a proper 6-speed manual gearbox. In fact, over 70% of BRZ buyers still choose the stick. That tells you something. It's not about convenience, it's about experience. And Subaru knows that. The gear shifts are mechanical, crisp, and addictive. You don't just drive the BRZ, you wear it. Still with me? Good. Because now comes the curveball. Subaru is introducing a new TS trim, short for Tuned by STI. And no, it's not an all-out STI model, but it's closer than ever. The TS brings Hitachi dampers, upgraded brakes, and unique badging that subtly whispers track ready. It's basically a BRZ that hits the gym 5 days a week and still has time to meditate. Controlled, focused, and built for enthusiasts who want more edge without losing soul. And here's the kicker. Even with all these enhancements, the BRZ remains one of the best bargains in the performance world. Starting around $31,000 for the base trim and nudging closer to $36,000 for the TS variant, it undercuts rivals like the Toyota GR86, Mazda MX-5 RF, and even the hot hatches trying to pretend they're sports cars. But is it perfect? No car is. It still lacks turbo grunt for highway pulls. The cabin, while improved, might not feel premium enough for some. And the back seats? Let's just say they're perfect for cringes, extra storage, or maybe your dog, a small one. So why? Is everyone still in love with it? Because the BRZ is real, honest. It doesn't pretend to be a supercar. It's not chasing trends. It's chasing roads. It invites you to be part of the experience, not just a passenger in some high horsepower video game. In 2025, that's rare. And that's why this car is getting so much respect. Now here's where I'll loop you in. If you've ever dreamed of owning a driver's car, a real one, without digital fluff or fake soundtracks, this might be your last chance at something. This pure under 40K, the car world is changing. Electric motors, autonomous driving, and synthetic emotion are becoming the norm. But the BRZ, it's a final love letter to the analog age. So what do you think? Is the 2025 Subaru BRZ a relic of the past or a legend reborn for the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're a die-hard manual lover or someone who believes in driver-first design, hit that like button and share this with a fellow gearhead. Because let's face it, cars like this aren't going to be around forever. But while they are, they deserve to be celebrated.